Rice ready to kick it off and get this game started. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and get the stop at the 19. The Stallions offense will have first crack at this one. They're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David, and I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago, and this defense is fun to watch.
There we go. Yeah, dude.
You usually want to start a game when you come into a hostile environment with a great first drive. Get some momentum, quiet the crowd. Palmer, the exact opposite. On the road, and you make a big mistake.
Yeah, I love coming into a hostile environment, trying to be aggressive from jump. But that interception was like giving every single fan here in this stadium a triple shot of espresso. They are going crazy right now after getting that interception.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy. That guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
Gosh, damn it.
They can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop.
No,
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Scanning the field, it's McMillan. Dances away to buy time. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy complete. Let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's McGowan. And just a short, safe pass. They pick up a few.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Classic pressure coming from the defense's right side, and they get the quarterback to the turf.
And that's what those defensive backs are for. Those guys know how to get after the quarterback, play on an edge. Nice job rushing the passer, getting off the football, and getting to the QB and getting him on the ground.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Dropping back, it's McMillan. Finds his man. It's Clements. How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38?
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on first down here. Just getting him the ball in the passing game, let him make something happen and set up second and short.
He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
Sure.
They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Football 7. Football 7. Trick 9 beat. Trick 9 beat.
Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's set.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun on 3rd down. He's got an open man. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started.
Trick 9 beat.
Back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Get it out on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Trumpet.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
And they may have caught the defense snapping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that 3rd down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set of downs.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can give the football in these 3rd down situations and feel confident you're going to continue to move the sticks.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of bounce, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
Here's a hit. And the defensive end got him at the 27.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually, they're already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better so he can make more plays.
Under fire. Took a shot as he threw. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Not a lot of good plays for 3rd in California, so you're just trying to get a completion and help out your punter, but they can't even get that executed.
Punt is in the air. No fair catches here, looking for room. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Got a man, it's Witherspoon. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense. individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
They'll give it to the back. Through the defense. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Looking for a man. It's McMillan. It's complete to the right. And they take it in for 6 more points. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet. And this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points. Right? They got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers. Because right now, defensively, we have none.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's downfield.
Jump the route.
And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Rice has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. With the catch, it's Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Stallions can really attack on this second and short. Here's the handoff. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out.
Yep.
And they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return to that small change. They took over it.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. That's caught. It's Witherspoon. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll ride his man on the option. He just
I thought we were going the other way.
those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play.
He lets one fly deep. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Looking to pass. It's McMillan. Here's the pressure. Right on target this time. And once he found open space, the band might as well stop
Well done.
Like they're really feeding off of this
Wait.
home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Good boy.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David.
Yeah, that was a long line.
Memory.
But
Forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over.
right, I was thinking about that.
Players can't do that real well, and it leads to
It's okay.
more
They look really
mistakes.
good.
You gotta just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think he can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Bring in the heat. He'll throw it. Grab near the marker. It's McGowan. Great.
Oh,
Pick up
perfect.
They'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Yeah.
First down and 10.
Are you happy with your hair?
Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Takes the easy completion. And he was fortunate not to. Yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might punt that ball and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
A high kick trying to pin them deep. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to throw, it's McMillan. Got it in the middle of his Witherspoon. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
It's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Rice rushes to the line. On third and short, the power run here. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll run the option. The pitch. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He got it. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They generated a really nice lead.
Next going for the goal line. And they add 6 more to the goal with that trip to the house. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent, and this one's over.
And he made the extra point without problem. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
The Stallions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the Stallions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Rides the back and leaves it. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play. The linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
The Stallions will call on their punt team. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that...
He's got it inside the 15. And he just kept rolling it. The crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Owls.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So we'll see the offense on the field to
start of this drive. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor. Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down, now looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. You've got to wonder about their confidence at this point in the game.
Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, two biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those two things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Dropping back, it's McMillan. A shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Rice. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Oh, look at this. The kicker's going to run it. He'll run into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and the trickery pays off. This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Ready. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. Got his man all by himself. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone.
And that was awesome by the offense. Good completion, great awareness by the receiver getting out of bounds. If you're on offense now, jog off the field, get the field goal kicker out there. You're going to steal 3 points at the end of the half.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Houston. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
And the Stallions will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Not sure they had to adjust much. Still trying to build on this lead. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quarterback moving. Throwing on the run. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football This offense has it with really good field position.
Let's go, let's go.
They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Grimes. Spits it out to the back. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden, have to throw.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean. And sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job of covering. Make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball.
Make that
It's
throw, you
incomplete.
douche.
Job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
He's going to run it. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
And I really like the job by this offense because, listen, you've got the lead. Be smart with the football. You drop back, it's a scramble. The quarterback pulls it down, makes the play. Nice job. This is how you play with the lead. Take what the defense gives you and don't make mistakes.
He's got it. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The Owls racing to the line in the hurry up. The running back has it. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. A lot of urgency for this offense.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Turning it on. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, it's McMillan. Quick strike through the air for a score. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot. He's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody. Live with the results because everything else ain't working anyways.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Now this offense is back on the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up the first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Nowhere to go.
Give it up.
Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack.
details up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going.
The Heat got to him, and he was sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Creates a little room. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, what?
Mason grab down the middle. Running wide open down the middle. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Back to pass, it's Grimes. He lost it high and deep down the left side. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
Are you kidding me? Lucky number 7. He's got 7 interceptions on the season, consistently around the ball. High IQ, breaks on the football great. This guy just makes...
He wants to go deep. Makes the catch at the 20. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
And that receiver had nobody around. That has got to be embarrassing for the defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Throw that with his other hand.
Just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Quarterback making checks. Ocean from the wideout. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The
Oh, no.
throw. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, the good news is after that second
Gosh,
pick
dang.
of the 3rd quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously.
That's gonna
right
make
now.
it harder.
I expect to hold on to that. If this guy keeps
Son of a
making bad
bitch.
decisions like we've seen here now in the 1st period of the 2nd half.
And it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the 2nd half. You need your quarterback to play smart.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamp.
Pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
We've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight up front. They're just getting beat across the board.
And yet, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But This offense just can't find a way to get it going, and I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
The offense changing the play. Back to throw, it's McMillan. Now improvising. He'll try to do it himself. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. And the Owls in the hurry up. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he didn't get another touchdown.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. He wants to throw it. Fires to the end zone. It's up. The Owls do it. It's a touchdown. Fitted in the window for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. With the catch, it's Robertson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air, it's Grimes. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying with the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
That's the end of the period, and Rice is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. To the air on first down.
Oh my God.
To grab it off the deflection. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Back to pass on second down. Fires to the
Man, they're
midfield.
cooking now.
Stopped at the 47
This misdirection.
A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The Stallions are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. He's got him. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Stallions come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be fourth down.
And I think this offense ran the football knowing it's a fourth down 4th and short. It's go time, almost near midfield. To me, this is green light. I got to stay aggressive. I'm losing, but the situation favors me in 4th and short.
Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. The Owls buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Right down the middle. Found the spot in the defense. Breaks into the open. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Start running the ball.
Dropping back.
Throw.
It's Grimes. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. It'll be 3rd and long.
Set, ready.
From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down.
This is why 3rd down is so difficult for quarterbacks because the defense substitutes, they put faster
Probably
guys
turn.
on the field, and they've got all their different exotic looks they've been game planning all week for. Some things
Need
you
a
haven't
punt
seen on film
return.
yet, and it
It's space over here.
confuses your offensive line, it confuses you, and you're out here just trying to make plays, trying to do something right to get a first down. Wasn't able to gain a lot there.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt.
Right, it's a slow ass tight end.
Looking downfield on first down. Unloads it downfield. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down.
Defense?
Let's check the call.
Pass
Yeah,
interference.
Peters.
Defense.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grab near the marker. It's sent. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I'll tell you, you got to be careful if you're the defense right now because you're behind. I know you want to be aggressive. You might want to start blitzing, getting a lot of guys close to the line of scrimmage, but this offense is going to take opportunities when they have one-on-ones, and they just did right there.
Wants to go up top. Moving away from pressure. And they take it in for 6 more points. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Pressure coming. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. You see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up
It's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now, Paul.
He uncorks one deep. Hangs it inside the 20. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Rice rushes to the line. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab on the left. He holds
Waste of
that
time.
one. He got it down to the 15-yard line. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
Base 27.
Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And that's
You
going
get-
to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Trying play action. Floating away.
Get in there.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Back to throw, it's McMillan. Fires to the tight end. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
He'll start
Vamos.
the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Oh, get it. Damn it.
Able to hook up there, incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can.
Got a boy.
Intercepted. Man,
No, don't run out of bounds. Shit.
That's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't
Mm.
found the rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead.
That's
They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but just live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Gonna take a shot. And it's
Nice throw.
incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Charcoal.
To throw, it's McMillan. Got his man quick. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He's got it. First down and more. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. second and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Looking to
Damn.
get gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
And as a quarterback, you know when you're throwing a corner route, the football is going to travel a long distance, so you've got to have great timing. You've got to get the ball out of your hands before the receivers come out of his break. You've also got to put a lot of air under the pass so the wide receiver can...
He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to Cardinals and maybe next week.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm. Throwing the football, timing's been off, accuracy
That's
hasn't been
fine.
great. We've seen some drops. Just
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. And the Stallions will line up to punt it away.
So many blockers. Fuck.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back. and
Incompletion
ready to
was
go with
huge.
a fresh possession.
That is true.
Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well, but now, Jesse, you get to exhale.
Time to take a shot.
Woo!
To this side inside the 10.
Woo!
They're gonna put another one into
New record!
just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little.
Thanks for cheering with me, Kyle.
That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
Let's get a fumble.
Out of the end zone.
Let's get a fumble.
He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Pick it up! Pick it up! Fucking pick it up! No!
It really seemed like that ball is on the ground for like 30
Damn it.
seconds. You got 17 guys running at it, slow motion. Like, I got to get the football offense. Very lucky to get that football back.
The Stallions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile.
What? What?
Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. The pass is incomplete.
One more chance.
There are 2
Pick six, baby.
remaining on the clock.
got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the fourth quarter. They barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here.
Trick 9B.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort.
Oh no.
What a spectacular